Good evening and welcome to Weekend News Review on Bloomshire TV. My name is Ehi Omofoma. We've got some news for you today, and they are: the first one is Edo 2020. Over 87 APC councillors resist Obaseki's conscription to PDP. And the second one is Obaseki's show of shame. A Kadolo staff protests non-payment of level more salaries. The third one, Edo 2020, Obaseki unleashes terror on opponents, APC. And the fourth one is Edo 2020, Edo serves APCs for POI victory. The fifth, Edo 2020, women group supports for POI. And the sixth is Igbo Sagoli devastation, victim government insensitivity. Still on the news review, the weekend news review, I've got Oshomole receives warm welcome. And the last is PDP women join APC. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the news.
Over 87 out of the 192 elected councillors in Edo State say they will never defect to the People's Democratic Party (PDP) along with Governor Godwin Obaseki, despite official intimidation to do so. The councillors, mainly under the All Progressive Party (APC), told newsmen in Benin that rumors over their purported defection was also not correct, adding that the governor has not performed enough to persuade them to change their political nomenclature. Spokesperson for the group, Honorable Emigare Osabonya, representing Ward 2 in Ego Local Government Council, on behalf of the embittered councillors, expressed total displeasure over the ill treatment meted on them as they have been suspended and salaries seized.
And here we have over 87 councillors present, and there are so many who are not here. Therefore, we are saying that Edo State at the grassroots level is still under the control of APC. We are saying that all councillors elected under the platform of APC who have refused to give in to intimidation, we are here to align ourselves with the POI simple agenda to bring in Edo State to the path of the progressive.
On their part, Honorable Okpame Angela, representing Ovia West, Honorable Kingsley Ogiri, and Honorable Godwin Ekato said they all have remained resolute in fighting for the victory of Pastor Sagi Zeyamo and the party APC at the polls.
As you can see, we are well over 80-something councillors that attended this press conference. So let the world know that we are still indeed more in numbers than the one that left in the governor.
I will have over 80-something councillors present in this place, which you know you can attest to it, who still remains in APC, no matter the intimidation.
Coalition of Unions of the College of Education, Ekiadolon, more against the government of Mr. Godwin Obaseki over refusal to offset level most non-payment of salaries, pensions, and gratuities. The protesters who bore various placards bearing unprintable slogans accused the outgoing governor of Edo State, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, of being inhuman and grossly insensitive to their plight, especially the pensioners. The chairman of Coalition of Unions, Fred Omonuwa, and one Mrs. Ekinadose Uzebu, said they can't be fugitives in their own land.
They have refused before now. They have refused before now to listen to all manners of begging from us, even for our salaries, all manners of appeal from people that are close to them. So we have taken actions. We are taking actions, and we are taking our lives in our hands to ensure that our salaries and our pensions are paid in 11 months. We can't continue like this. Edo State belongs to all of us. This is actually not a new way of doing things. No payment of salary is not a new way of doing things. And we are saying that. We are very angry. We are very angry, and I'm going to put it through.
Pay him to pay me. I am already a beggar in the streets. He has made me to be a fugitive in my own father's land. Enough is enough. He must pay me because I have worked meritoriously. I have served my father's land. I deserve to be paid.
10 months of pension arrears, 10 months of gratuity. He promised to liquidate pension, gratuity, and pension in 54 installments. He paid 5 installments and stopped a year ago. No apology.
The police, other security agencies, and the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) for necessary actions.
We have seen the intolerant and the democratic soul of the PDP and Obaseki. It manifested in the unthinking destruction of our party billboards.
Juliet Omozusi, Bloomshire TV News.
Leaders of the All Progressives Congress (APC) in Edo South and Interior District have resolved to deliver the candidate of the party in the September 19th governorship election, Pastor Sagi Izeyamo. The leaders spoke at the inauguration of subcommittees of the Edo South and Interior District APC 2020 Gubernatorial Race Campaign Council in Benin City. The Director General Edo South APC Campaign Council, Right Honorable Samson Sagi, inaugurating the subcommittees, which he listed as 10, said their major task is to navigate the nooks and crannies of the district and garner vote for POI.
I want to assure you that the leadership of the party has very implicit confidence on all of you. I will expect nothing less than an optimum delivery on the mandate that has been given.
Others including former member of Edo State House of Assembly, EDHA, and Commissioner for Education, Honorable Christopher Desutu, former member House of Representatives, Right Honorable Patrick Obayagbo, immediate Past Information Commissioner, Right Honorable Paul Owambamu, and Priest Eyozuwa Irediawa, all said the election is an exercise to liberate the people and would be won.
Has further convinced me that our candidate, Pastor Sagi Izeyamo, will win the election come 15th of September.
Pastor Sagi Izeyamo is a force impossible to ignore on the day-to-day politics.
To endorse Pastor Izeyamo and Rani Abdul by the grace of God. And please, put your mind.
Ehi Omofoma, Bloomshire TV News. The women group of the All Progressives Congress (APC) says they have put adequate strategies in place to ensure a resounding success of the candidate of the party, Pastor Sagi Izeyamo, at the 2020 governorship election scheduled for September 19. The leader of the women, Honorable Betty Okwebo, gave the assurance on Monday while inaugurating the vast number of subcommittees for Edo 2020 APC Women Campaign Council in Benin. Betty Okwebo said the inauguration is to mobilize millions of Edo women to have adequate information and enlightenment to enable them vote the right candidate, who is Pastor Sagi Izeyamo, as next governor, as they understand his capability to rescue the state from the misgovernment of Godwin Obaseki's administration.
And since Pastor Sagi Izeyamo has identified the strength of women, invited us to join hands with his wife to mobilize the women for Pastor Izeyamo, that's a very good thing that has happened in recent times. And we are all cheers, we are all committed, we are all involved to make Edo State greater with Pastor Izeyamo. And that's why we have various committees. We have committee for mobilization, we have committee for...
The Director General of the Edo 2020 APC Women Campaign Council, Right Honorable Elizabeth Unyime said it is a divine project why they are proud to...
You know, the women are grassroots us. They are the ones that have that kind of patience to actually talk to other people.
Other women at the inauguration said that Pastor Sagi Izeyamo realizes the strengths of women, which will stimulate them to work massively to make sure he becomes the next governor. Ehi Omofoma reporting. Victims of Igor's devastating Gwali erosion have passionately begged Edo State government to come to their rescue as they have been totally cut off from the rest of Benin, pleading that government should not concentrate on election campaign alone. The Gwali erosion, which is close to former Igosa police station, has destroyed hundreds of thousands, turning many landlords and landladies to tenants, while others were rendered completely homeless. Some of the Gwali erosion victims, including Mrs. Rosemary Aminagawan Wangeni, said Edo State government promised to reconstruct affected areas, only for them to disappear and abandon them in the mystery.
Many houses have gotten down here. Many have gone into this gully. You can see these houses here now. Oh, this one is an orphan house. It has gone down. The other professor's house is already sinking down. Look at all the factories here. Many houses have gone.
On their parts, Felicia Igbinogene, God's Time Sunday, and Bola Jibola said government should not just bring a tractor and abandon them there.
We want this thing to come reality, to come to be working here. As we've seen it, we just look him as a design. So we didn't see the action of it. So we need it so that they will come and we'll see them working, so that we will not, everybody now having hope in it that it's working. Not to come and please here we see in a circle here. So we have to see him working, everything will be going smoothly. That's what we need for now. Because the house is, everybody are in trouble.
Landlord here for estate, it goes a housing estate. And see my house here, facing the gully. Rainy season don't they come in proper. Almost every day rain they fall for here. And as the rain they fall, the houses they go small. So if this thing is not giving quick attention, it go fall more out.
Ehi Omofoma, Bloomshire TV News. The ancient city of Benin literally stood still on Thursday when the immediate past national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, APC, and two-time governor of Edo State, Ahmed Adams Oshomole, arrived in preparation for the 2020 gubernatorial election scheduled for September 19th. Adams Oshomole, who was besieged by party faithful, market women, commercial motorcyclists, and commuters, said he was overwhelmed by the massive solidarity by the people years after he left office for a national assignment. Ahmed Adams Oshomole, addressing the mammoth crowd, assured them that the next governorship election was as good as won by his party, owing first to the quality of the candidate, Pastor Sagi Izeyamu, and the track record of his outstanding performance in terms of human and infrastructural development, both as national chairman of the party and two-time governor in Edo State.
I'm very impressed by what I have seen and what I have heard. And I am excited that Edo people, particularly the youth, can see the difference. First, I want to thank all of you who have chosen to live with the pain, the anguish, the disappointment, the brutalities, demolitions, the crushing, and throwing explosives to people's homes. Those who have been sent to jail for no causes, detained without trial for months, people who are our youth leaders elected at our state conventions, but they can detain your flesh, they can brutalize your body, but they cannot change your conscience.
The former APC national chairman observed that even after a tenure in office and a fierce fight to fraudulently obtain the second tenure, Governor Godwin Obaseki has no clear-cut direction articulated in any form, rather than destroy what the fortunes he inherited, unlike the APC.
Pastor Sage Izeyamu, who has painstakingly organized his mission and vision to rescue Edo State in Manifesto, the simple agenda.
As a party, government are supposed to execute projects based on the party manifesto. So when people say, why are you interfering? It's not interference. Those elected on the platform of a political party must be seen to execute the manifesto of the party. And of course, beautification. A lot of the people go to Dubai sometimes, they see a water fountain picture, they want to see it. We constructed a caustic water fountain, which people were coming to imitate across the world. Edo people who are in diaspora, America, Britain, and so on, they were like, no, this cannot be Benin. This must be, we take a picture in Dubai. I do remember it was front page in Guardian newspaper one Saturday. I just bought the paper and I saw, and everybody was like, is this Benin City? Now that is how we talk about urban renewal.
Oshomole announced that he will remain permanently in Benin till after the election to enlighten the electorate on the ground deception by the present administration, who has thrived on memorandum of understandings, MOUs, to enable them make informed choices and vote Pastor Sage Izeyamu as next governor. Ehi Omofoma reporting. The governorship aspiration of the candidate of the All Progressives Congress, APC, in Edo State, Pastor Sage Izeyamu, on Wednesday received tactical support as chorus of People's Democratic Party, PDP women from Ward 2, Oledu local government area defected to APC. Spokesperson for the women, Bless Yemoroge, Mrs. Ituha Igile, Princess Uwayeme Osaosifo, and Tina Omo Omolegbe said they joined APC because of Izeyamu's character, whom they also said is an understanding person, while assuring the APC that they will mobilize more PDP women to tour their line of action.
Why I decided to decamp is that we worked for Obaseki. We worked for him, but nothing to come out. He neglected everybody that worked for him. So that's why we made the decision to decamp. We found a home. This is a home. Mommy, a home for all. Mommy took us like our own daughters. You understand? She's a mother.
The wife of the APC candidate, Professor Ida Izeyamu, thanked all the new APC women who joined from the PDP, saying she was very delighted that the women haven't seen the light in her husband and decided to take their destinies in their hands by supporting the winning side. Professor Ida Izeyamu assured the women that they will not regret their decisive action, as the seeds they sow will yield bountifully.
You're also beautiful this morning. Thank you. I thank each and every one of you that you have come here this morning to pledge your support and to change camp. To change to the camp of Pastor Sage Izeyamu from the camp of Godwin Obaseki. I'm grateful that you have seen a man who is going to take Edo State to the next level.
Leader of the APC women, Betty Okwebo, Bensi, Tina Owagbara, and Honorable Sweet Owowek Momosa say they are the happiest women on earth, having achieved their dreams to make more women participate in decision-making process of governance. As at the time of this report, the new APC women were being integrated into the core membership codes of the party. Ehi Omofoma reporting.
Welcome back. That was Weekend News Review on Bloomshire TV. My name is Ehi Omofoma. I want to say thanks for watching. The program will return next week Friday. Stay tuned. Before I go, I want you to always keep to your COVID-19 laws, washing your hands regularly, and always wear your face mask. Thank you. Bye.